This is Ears of Steel. I've got something to show you. Mwah! I was out exploring a bit. Well, I wasn't really exploring. It doesn't count as exploring when you just use a midst and find out exactly where everything that you need is. Yeah, because I really don't like exploring. I know, sue me. I'm just going to gather up like a couple stacks of this hardened clay and maybe check around here a little bit more, and then I will be back and get started on the project that we are doing for today. Hey, this is Ears of Steel. I've got something to show you. Mwah! I was out exploring a bit. Well, I wasn't really exploring. It doesn't count as exploring when you just use a midst and find out exactly where everything that you need is. Yeah, because I really don't like exploring. I know, sue me. I'm just going to gather up like a couple stacks of this hardened clay and maybe check around here a little bit more, and then I will be back and get started on the project that we are doing for today. I'm back at the base here, and this is all the hardened clay I gathered. It's more than I need for today, but it's I've got enough for plenty, or future projects. That's what I meant to say. I did something else here. Trying not to show it. I think I can get away with not showing it. I kind of got tired of coming back during the night and all the monsters respawn. So even though I really hate putting down temporary anything, I threw down a couple of torches. Just a handful. Not really that many. Hopefully this keeps stuff. Well, I didn't light up all of these, so at night zombies come off these and come swim around the villagers. So most mornings I'll leave it, I'll come back and it'll be like 20 zombies sitting around here. This is such a high spawn area at night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when I make a mob farm. I think I'm gonna get a lot of drops just without having to do a whole lot of work. I tore down that the villager breeder that I spent so long making last episode because for some reason I wasn't able to get any villagers spawning. I'm not sure what was going on there, and I just feel like it's less safe, that one, I guess, especially for the way that I have it. Like, you have to have the doors open to the sky, and because my area is just not mob proof at all, I would get baby villagers jumping in there and attacking the guy in there. So I think I had to cure him like 4 or 5 times, I think, which is just a huge pain in the ass. So I tore it down, I made this. The only thing is you have to be very careful. I made the mistake of letting this run overnight. I didn't sleep very much, like 4 hours. And I came back and I'm like, how many could there possibly be after 4 hours? I think I had like 800 or something in there. Like, it's just a crazy amount, and I was running at maybe, I don't know, like 2 FPS? No, it was more than that, sorry. But I had a bunch of baby zombies running around there, and they wouldn't die, and I would hit one, and I'd back off, and all of a sudden get hit 80 times, so I wound up just loading up a backup. Yeah, so right now, while those guys are breeding up, I'm not sure, I forget exactly how many I need. I think it's 16? 16 and 48 doors? Yeah, that sounds right. While those guys are breeding, I'm going to get building the beginnings of the cell for the iron farm, which will be up in the sky. I'm going to do this with Doc M's design. And the ultimate goal, I'm probably only going to do one today, but the ultimate goal is to have 2 here, like stacked on top of each other, and then 2 at that far end, and 2 probably on that island, and 2 kind of off in the water over there. So this is, let's see, the very middle of my base is at 119, 188. I don't care about the Y. So that is 100 and, what did I say, 188, 116? Yeah, I hope I did that right. 116 blocks from the center. So that means that all of my iron farms will be 116 blocks from the center in the 4 cardinal directions. And I think that should be plenty far enough apart to, yeah, to ensure that no villages overlap or anything like that. At least around here, and then you can just stack them on top of each other high enough. So the goal is to kind of have one of those, since the high efficiency iron farms that were developed by Tango Tech, the Iron Trench and the Iron Forge, since those are broken in the next snapshot. I'm kind of caught in the crossbounds. I don't really want to play the snapshots. Yeah, I don't want to play the snapshots because I just feel like they're buggy. I don't know, not always, but often enough that it's a pain, like a pain. Yeah, so I'm kind of caught in the middle here where I know that the snapshot's coming soon, but I don't have all of the things that the snapshot is going to introduce. So yeah, I'm just going to play with the idea that there's going to be a lot of changes in mind and hopefully future-proof everything that I build. So that's why I'm not building the foundry or the trench, the iron foundry or the iron trench, and instead I'm going to build many, I guess that will be 8 total of the just the regular basic iron golem spawning cubes. I've got a neat design in mind. Remember, everything has to be a tower. I don't know if I'll get the whole tower done today, but I will get started on at least just the spawning cube, and I will be back. Leaves are great scaffolding until you forget that there's no way of getting back up. So I'm going to try and be a total ninja here. This is awful. Well, I'm doing it, but 2 at a time. I feel like there's a song about that. Something about 1 piece at a time. Yep, so I'm getting the bottom layers of the spawning platform build. I'm missing a couple of things. Am I? Am I missing resources? I don't think so. Glowstone. I need glowstone. And that's about it, but that's just to light it up. I'm pretty sure... Oh, great. That was the best thing I could have done there. I'm pretty sure, not positive, but pretty sure, that... Oh. Okay, how am I going to deal with this now? Oh. I'm pretty sure that iron golems spawn, like the villager mechanics do not prevent them from, there we go, do not prevent them from spawning on, like, wow, what am I saying here? Iron golems are not, will be able to spawn on glass and that kind of thing. I'm not certain about that, but I'm pretty sure. And I definitely forgot stone slabs, which I wanted for this project. Yeah, I'm going to keep on building and I'll get back to you. I live in an ocean, but that actually makes getting squid ink one of the hardest things in the world. So when I see like big herds of squid there along with the sea cow, that guy's been there forever. He is always, he escaped when I got my cows into the pen over there. But yeah, he's just been floating around, chilling out there, past him every time I go to the strip mine. Every time I see a bunch of squid like this floating around, I get really excited. Because I like black stained glass. And I can never get enough squid ink for it. Well, and that's actually the biggest thing holding me back right now in this build. Yeah, I'll wind up building there's only 2? When I first looked, there was like 4 squids sitting there. Yeah, it's coming along. Got almost the bottom half of the first spawning cell made. And a spider already spawned up there. Gross. Yeah, but it shouldn't be too long. It's cooking along pretty good. Like I said, I'll probably only get one done today. But yeah, I have to go get a lot of squid ink right now, which is going to take me a while, but I will be back. These guys are breeding away here, and I keep having guys escape. I don't know where, like how... Oh, alright, trade. Probably want to keep you around. Yeah, I have no idea how they're getting out. Is this another guy outside? No, okay. They must be going through the walls. That's the only thing I can think, is that they're glitching through the walls, which is unfortunate, and I'm happy that I was over here so I could take this guy out. Yeah. I kicked out the doors, because I think I might have enough for what I need right now. But yeah, this is so bizarre, and does not bode well for this farm. It means that I actually have to put the water streams in to keep them centered, if they are glitching through the walls. Huh. Oh well. This is how I am currently hunting squid. I know I need to get water breathing potions up, but I've just got a bucket, which has been my best friend since I've been building this world. The bucket. You just pick it up, you can breathe again underwater. As long as you got that, you've pretty much got infinite time underwater. The only problem is you need somewhere to be able to put the water after. Come on, stop running. Yeah. Yep, this is gonna take a while. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll be back. 5 minutes and half a stack later, I think I've got enough to finish off at least this part of the build. It's taken shape. I think I'm gonna be happy with how it turns out. I've already built it in a creative world, and I really like how it looks. So yeah, just gotta keep on chugging away here. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, I'll be back. You know what? Sometimes I surprise myself with how good I am in the kitchen. Usually I eat out. I almost always eat out, but I have no money left, so I started having to cook. And I can cook, I just don't like to. I like to. It's just like I never really am able to build up the motivation to do it, I guess is the best way of phrasing that. But no, I enjoy cooking, just I don't know. Yeah, okay. I definitely excuse me. I definitely went down to grab more bricks, and then I just came straight back up without grabbing bricks. Yeah, I had a bunch of carrots laying around, so I made carrot pie, sorry. Not cake, carrot pie. And, essentially pumpkin pie, but made out of carrots. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. All I did was I cut the carrots up, boiled them, made sure they were like nice and soft, threw those in the blender with an egg, a bit of milk, some cinnamon, and did I do anything else in there? Sugar. Definitely sugar. And then threw that in a pie shell, and baked it for a while, and it turned out all right. My only complaint was that it wasn't quite like firm enough. I think that if I were to do it again, I'd try to figure out how to make it more firm. But other than that, I'm like really surprised with the way how good it turned out, because that was my first time really baking a pie. I've been making a lot of pulled pork lately. That's kind of been my dealio. Because pulled pork is like you do it in a slow cooker, because the slow cooker is easily the greatest kitchen invention. Oh, here we go. Easily the greatest kitchen invention, like, ever. You can just do anything in a slow cooker. It'll all turn out fantastic. I'm doing chili tomorrow night. But yeah, pulled pork. You can buy a pork shoulder for like, I don't know, $20 for like a kilo, 5 kilos of meat, something like that. Like quite a 5 kilos. Yeah, it's probably not too far off. Like you can get a lot of food for not very much when it's pork, because pork is cheap. Uh, yeah, and then when you make the pulled pork itself, you can do like anything. You can throw whatever you want to cook the pulled pork with. Last time I did it with all I had laying around was chicken stock, chicken stock, and I threw that in the slow cooker, and then a couple of spices. I think I just used like a high seasoning salt. Cooked it 8 hours on low, pulled it out, pulled it apart, delicious. And then one other thing that I've done, I made a couple of batches of pulled pork. I've also done orange juice, which turned out like it was pretty good. I didn't really notice the orange juice of flavor, but after a couple of days of the pulled pork sitting around, it was the flavor really came out. As snooty as that sounds. Oh right, I need to fill that in. I shouldn't have done this water yet. That's okay. Yes. Yes, that's right. The orange juice, and then the other one that I did, the first one that I did, and I think this one was actually my least favorite, but it was still pretty good, was Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper? Yeah, Dr. Pepper. That was like, it was nice. It was good. I never really expected that, you know, pop and meat, they seem kind of at odds with each other in terms of, because meat is pretty savory and pop is, you know, it's pop, so it's sweet, or soda or whatever you want to call it. No, it's pop. Yeah, so that's my cooking experience, and like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna make chili, and if it's any good, I'll probably let you guys know in the next episode. We've got all this water put in, but I need to make a trip to the nether because I do not have any glowstone, and that's what goes into these holes. But then after that, just the bottom layer will be done on this guy, and then I will be back. I'm so bad at just leaving stuff. Actually, I'm not usually too bad, but I forgot I hit a little treasure trove, and these are the best things in the world. I'm so happy that I have those. 33 whole squid ink. I have to build a farm so bad. They shouldn't have made black stained glass look so sexy. I only got 3 left in here. And the rest have managed to escape. They must be going through this corner or something. I don't get it. I do not get it at all. Oh well, I'll just keep breeding. I've got the inner decorations of the first layer done. I'm running into a bit of a resources bottleneck. I don't know. Plus well, we'll see what it looks like. Kind of far away. This thing's gonna probably be like, I'm thinking I'll have like a circular base down below, and it'll kind of like curve up. I won't get that all done today though. And then it'll also bulge in the middle out to the second one. But that one will be a much, what's the word, more gradual curve. Yeah, so, but I'm happy with the way this turned out. I realized partway through that I didn't build it quite right. But I think I'm going to have to be okay with it for this one and all the ones after that, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to try to fix now. Basically what it was is I wanted to shift each of these layers here up 1, and then have an extra layer of stone bricks going around it, so that way the glowstone would have been centered on the half slabs and it would have looked a little bit nicer, I think. But looks alright, and I'm sure I'll be able to use a little bit of down hang here to work it into the base so that it just connects nicer there. The biggest issue that I'm having right now is these guys, mossy cobblestone walls. I want to use those quite a bit because they look nice accented with the spruce wood and on the whatchamacallit, on the stone brick. But I do not have any mossy cobblestone. I've only ever gotten mossy cobblestone from that guy, which is just the one. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the doors on there. Yeah, I'll get the doors on today at least. I should be able to finish this today. It's like, what time is it? Ooh, I might not be able to finish today. It's 3:30 in the morning because I'm a slacker. So I might just, you know what? I'm gonna call it a day here. This is gonna be a really short video, I think. But I will work on it and maybe try to get one out right away after with the completed project. So I'm gonna say goodbye for today. Sorry for the length, but the next one might actually be the same length. That guy's gonna break soon. Yeah. Anyways, leave a like, leave a comment, whatever you want to do if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.